Hello, welcome to the Lake District Yogi. My name's Kat. Today's session is going to be one for soothing your nervous system. This is a flow for when you're feeling a bit overwhelmed or anxious, when stress levels are high, when everything's feeling a bit too much. This little short session will really help ground you, really connect you, and ease everything. We're going to slow down our breathing and our movement and really soothe our souls and our nervous systems. So I will just have a sip of tea and then we will get started straight away. We're going to begin lying down on our back, and we're going to bring the soles of our feet together and just let the knees open out. We'll just take a few moments here. So maybe let your hands rest on your belly. And then find all the points of contact with the floor beneath you. You might want to run through them in turn from the back of your head, your shoulders and shoulder blades, maybe the space at the back of the heart. Moving all the way down your body to your feet. And really feeling each of those points becoming quite heavy. Allowing yourself to sink deeply into the support of the ground beneath you. And then letting your awareness move to your breathing. When we're anxious or stressed, our breath can become very high up in the chest, quite rapid. So one of the most effective things you can do is consciously slow down your breathing, lengthening your in-breath and your out-breath. So we'll start to do that now. It's a tall order to go from really stressed to super chilled, like we need to do it in stages. It's really difficult to just suddenly go from one to the other. And that can be quite off-putting, so we need to be gentle with ourselves. So instead of expecting yourself to suddenly be able to take these great, long, slow breaths, let's just do it bit by bit. So maybe on your next in-breath, you just search for a little bit more space within. And maybe your next out-breath is just a little bit longer than your in-breath. Keep going like that. There's no pressure here. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just giving ourselves an opportunity to let things settle and become a little bit softer. So with each breath, just searching for that little bit of spaciousness. And each out breath, feeling something let go, relax. Maybe pick a part of your body. Maybe it's the back of the head, maybe it's deep in the hips, and as you breathe out, feel that place becoming heavy. That something is kind of untangling inside and becoming soft. And trying to smooth out the edges of your breath. So as we're gently, with tenderness, letting the breath become a bit slower and a bit deeper, we're also keeping it really smooth. And just letting the ground beneath you take some of this. If it helps to visualize actually breathing out your stress and tension and letting it travel down through into the earth, then do that. Okay, very gently on your next in-breath, close the knees, plant the feet. Maybe you need to resettle yourself. Tuck the chin a little so the spine is nice and long. And then extend your left leg to the ceiling. And then you can take your hands, you can hold at the back of your leg. You can press the heel away, maybe. The leg doesn't have to be straight, you can keep a bend in the knee. And feel your way in. So rather than just kind of, I don't know, shoving your leg up there and hoping for the best, extend in, feel your breath, feel your energy as you move into this shape, and then stop when you need. Listen very carefully, your body will tell you exactly what it needs. It'll tell you how far it wants to go. And if there's any movement you want to do, any little sways from side to side, anything intuitive. And then this right leg, if you feel stable enough, you can let it go long. I like to keep my foot on the floor, and I like to keep a certain amount of pressure through that foot. You can test that out yourself. But the right amount of pressure stabilizes everything, my hips, my core, and that gives me the space to then move into this. Keeping that breath smooth and slow. And then bend this top leg. If you haven't got that right leg bent, bend it now. And place your ankle, your left ankle, on your right knee. Again, any readjusting you need to do. You might need to slide that right foot closer to you or further away. And then stay here, if that's enough. Or if you would like to, you can lift this right foot off the floor, clasp your hands behind your leg, and draw everything into the chest. Keep this knee opening, but keep this left foot flexed. Tuck the chin, keep the spine nice and long. And again, any amount of swaying or soothing movement. I always think when we're doing this of how intuitively we rock a baby when it needs soothing. I don't think we ever forget that feeling. It's somewhere deep within our cells. And this soothing rocking can be really nice, comforting movement. Okay, slowly find stillness, bring the right foot down and then the left foot. You might want to bring the knees into the chest, give them both a squeeze, and then plant the left foot down and extend the right leg again. Feel your way in. One side may feel very different to the other. You can flex or point the foot. You can extend the heel to the ceiling, draw the leg towards you. There are so many ways in which you can explore here. So you do what feels right for you in your body. And that's in your body today. That might not be the same as your body tomorrow, which may feel a completely different kind of energy. And then bending that top leg, place your ankle on the left knee. And again, decide what you want to do. If you're lifting that bottom foot, you can clasp the hands behind the thigh. Keep this right foot really flexed. That helps protect our knee, and then we can draw everything in. And again, maybe find the rocking. Keeping some light awareness on our breathing, keeping the breathing really nice and smooth, slow and steady. And then finding stillness, dropping that left foot and then the right foot. Place your hands on your belly. Just take a couple of really grounded breaths here. We're going to make our way to a seat. So you can roll onto your side and help yourself up with your arms. You can rock up across the legs. Find that easy cross-legged shape. Place your hands on your knees. Feel that length in the spine, that length in the back of the neck. And then feel the parts that we want to be soft, nice and soft. So the shoulders, the face, the belly. Take a nice couple of breaths here, just grounding ourselves continually. Okay. You can do this little sequence maybe like with your eyes open once with me. We're going to do it twice. Second time you might want to do it with your eyes closed. That can feel really nice to bring everything kind of cozy and inward. So next in breath, we're going to sweep our arms overhead, nice and gentle. Exhale, move into a twist. So right hand to left knee, right hand behind. So press into the earth. Lift through the spine, then twist from the belly. And then keep that left hand where it is. Extend the right arm to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lean over this left knee. Take a couple of centered breaths here. Next time you breathe out, bring that right hand down to your left knee so the arms are crossed on your knees. You can draw the chin into the chest. As you breathe in, lift into eagle arms. Lift the elbows any amount. Unwind the arms, reach overhead once more. Move into our twist the other way. Take that deep grounding breath in, lifting the back arm. As we exhale, lean over that right knee. Next exhale, brings the hands down so they're crossed, tucks the chin in. And inhale into our eagle arms. Again, any amount of lift through the elbows, depending on how much sensation you want. And then unwind the arms, place the hands back on the knees. And take another couple of really nice rooted breaths. If you like visualization, you can imagine here that the breath is traveling up from the earth into the body, up through that central channel, and you're breathing out a downward energy, down, down, down into the earth. And that feeling of that sort of transportation of energy backwards and forwards through the earth can really help ground us deeply. We're going to do that sequence again on the breath. So if you want to do it with your eyes closed, that's fine. Okay, next in breath, gently and slowly let the arms move overhead. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. Exhale into our twist, right hand behind, left hand on our right knee. Inhale, lift that back arm. Exhale, lean over the left knee. Then let the hand come down all on one exhale. Draw the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift into eagle. Unwind the arms, sweep overhead. Exhale into our twist the other way. Inhale, lift the back arm. Exhale, lean and let the hand come down, tuck the chin. Inhale into eagle. And release the hands. We'll roll over our knees and find all fours. So I'm just going to turn around this way. So we want our knees under our hips, our wrists under our shoulders. You can have the toes tucked or untucked. And then soften the gaze or close the eyes and let the belly drop. So lifting the tailbone a little, letting the belly drop. Take a breath in, a nice, soft, smooth breath in. And as you exhale, start to press into the earth as you arch the spine. Let the head hang. Inhale, starting at the tailbone, lifting the tailbone, let the movement ripple through the spine, let the belly drop, lift the gaze. Exhale, press the earth away, round the spine, press, press, press. Lift and drop the belly as you breathe in, let the heart shine forward. Maybe lightly engaging the core here, drawing in that lower belly as we move. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. This time, as we start to round the spine, sit the hips back, tuck the toes, sit the hips back, send the arms forward, find this extended child's pose. Next, in breath, keep the hands glued where they are, lift forward, lift the hips, and then let the hips drip towards the earth. Press back on an exhale, matching breath to movement. Inhale, come forward, maybe scooping up with the chin. Exhaling as we push back. Couple more times, coming forward, rippling and rounding, keeping everything nice and slow. Let's do one more like this. Keep those hands, especially the heel of the hands, really glued to the mat. Nice. Okay, this time we're going to come forward. And then we're going to come into downward dog. So the toes are already tucked, so as you start to come back, lift the hips and find your downward dog. Shedding hair everywhere. Okay, and then adjust as you need to. Find your stance. Keep the knees bent as much as you need, remember. Maybe do some wriggling, some pedaling of the feet. Just again, feeling your way into this downward dog. This is all soft and gentle, remember. And then we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet, so one after another. And then let yourself hang. You might want to separate the feet a little bit more, give you a little wider base, a bit more stability. And then just let the upper body hang. Soften through the knees, bend them as much as you need. Maybe take opposite elbows. And then again, maybe finding that really nice, soothing, swaying motion. Keeping the breath slow and quiet. Really feeling yourself deeply grounded through your feet. Feel that energy in the legs. And feeling rooted and connected. And we're rooted and connected, then we can soften and heal and flow. Okay, gently find stillness. Plant the fingertips, lift halfway. And then fold forward. One more time, lift halfway. Maybe the hands need to come off the floor and onto the shins for that flat back. And then walk the hands back forward into our downward dog. And a couple more breaths here. So again, adjust as much as you need. Bend the knees as much as you need. Never forget that the more you bend your knees and then lift the hips, the more length you get in that delicious spine. And then gently drop the knees to the ground. Open the knees nice and wide, sit yourself back and find a really nice, nourishing child's pose. So options are to have the arms reached forward. You can bend at the elbows and place the palms together. Bring the hands, to the back of the head. Or for the ultimate in soothing, you can bring the hands around to your feet. Maybe close the knees a little bit here and make a little small shape of yourself. If your hands are around at the back, just extend them forward. Slide the hands towards your knees so you can push yourself up. And then either find a seat. If you're not quite done with your rest and restore, please feel free to just lie down and continue with that just focused, smooth, soft, slow breathing for as long as you need. If you're done and you're ready to finish, then we'll end sitting here. Thank you so much for joining me for that really nice, nourishing little flow. And if you're enjoying these videos, please do all the things, the likes, subscribe, share. It really does help, and it means the world to know that you're enjoying what I'm doing. This is all coming very much from the heart, from mine to yours. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again on the mat soon.